Love Nashville? Love bicycling on-road or off-road? It's physical exercise, a gas-saving way to go green, and a wind-in-your-face, up-close and personal way to see Music City, all wrapped up in a two-wheeled package. Hi, I'm Jennifer. Bicycling is fun only if you stay safe. And you stay safe only when you know and follow some simple rules. So listen up for the next few minutes. No matter where you are in your cycling experience, I'm sure you're going to learn a few things that will help keep you safely pedaling your bike around Nashville for years to come. As Nashville grows, it just makes sense that the number of bikers increases every day. There are dozens of miles of on-road bikeways, greenway trails, and paths. Okay, let's start with the basics. Whether you have a street bike or an off-road bike, the first thing you want to do is make sure your bike fits. While standing or straddling the bike, your feet should be flat on the ground. There should be a few inches of clearance between your body and the bar of the bike. While on the seat or saddle, your knee should be slightly bent when your foot is on the pedal in its downmost position. Now, your helmet. You don't need me to tell you that this is the single most important piece of equipment in reducing serious head injuries. But it can't do its job if it doesn't fit. For one thing, your helmet needs to sit level on your head, not tilted back. There should be a space of 2 fingers between your eyebrows and the helmet. The chin strap needs to fit around your ears and be just loose enough under your chin to allow 2 fingers to slide through. For children, wearing a bike safety helmet is not just a good idea, it's the law, whether on-road or off-road. And for the rest of us, it's the smartest, safest thing we can wear. You may not think you look very cool in a helmet, but the way you look if you're in an accident without one isn't going to look very cool either. Another step to take before putting your bike on the road is to remember the ABC Quick Check. A is for air. Make sure your tires are properly inflated. That information is imprinted on the side of the tire. And B is for brakes. There should be no less than 1 thumb's width between the lever and the handlebar when your handbrakes are compressed. And give your wheel a spin to make sure the brakes don't drag. C is for cranks, chain, and cassette. As you turn the pedals or cranks, do they engage the chain? Is your chain tight and does it cleanly engage and turn the gear stack or cassette? Make sure nothing is loose. And the quick part? That's for quick release. Make sure that the quick release on each wheel closes snugly with the lever pointing toward the back of the bike. This ensures that the lever will not snag on anything while riding. Now you're ready to hit the road. And while on the road, you have the same rights as someone in a car. But don't let that go to your head, because you also have the same responsibilities. Sure, it's easier to break traffic laws while you're on your bike because you can cruise down the sidewalk, slide through a stop sign, or hug traffic a lot closer than you can in a car. But by law, bicycles must operate by the same rules as a car. That reduces surprises and makes things safer for everyone. First rule of the road: since bikes belong on the road and not the sidewalk, ride with traffic flow, not against it. A lot of bike and car collisions happen because the cyclist was going the wrong way. And when you're in traffic without a bike lane, look around all the time. You never know what might come up behind you, or in front of you, or off to one side. And here's an accident waiting to happen. Putting on headphones and rocking out while you bike is a bad idea. You need to use your ears as well as your eyes. As it gets dark, you get harder to see, and many drivers aren't looking for bikes. The law requires you to have a white headlamp and a rear red reflector. But also having a red rear lamp is a big plus. That's why it's a great idea to wear bright clothing or even an orange safety vest. It's all about staying seen and noticed. You're a lot smaller and lighter than a car or truck, so you have to stay visible, because if there's a collision between a bike and a car, you'll lose, guaranteed. Staying safe on your bike in Nashville traffic has a lot to do with letting drivers know what you're about to do. And that means hand signals. These are critical and even life-saving. Left, right, or if you have to change lanes or go around something in the street, point in the direction you plan to steer your bike. But do not make the mistake of forgetting to look back for possible oncoming traffic. And when you plan to stop, signal in a hand-down position. You want to let traffic behind you know you are stopping. Many of our Nashville streets have bike lanes meant for you, me, and our bikes. But even in a bike lane, you have to be alert, be aware, and be careful. On streets where there are no bike lanes, where you and your bike are a part of traffic, Tennessee state law says that drivers must keep a distance of at least 3 feet from bikes. That same law also says that you must drive your bike safely. No seeing how many traffic laws you can get around, no cutting in front of cars. You're responsible for yourself, and you should drive your bike defensively to keep from getting hurt. That could mean watching out for motorists who have a hard time judging just how close they are to you or how fast you're traveling. And watch out for cars cutting in front of you, or for doors that are suddenly opened on cars parked at the roadside. Nashville has some great public greenways. These are open not only to bikers, but to walkers as well. That means the right-of-way is shared. Just be aware that someone on foot may be around the next turn or over the next rise. If you pass a walker, let him or her know as you approach.
Passing on the left.
And since this isn't the Tour de France, slow it down on the greenway, okay? 15 miles an hour is enough. Just like on the street, be alert, be considerate, and go with the flow. There are so many great and positive things about cycling, and it's just so much fun. The rules and laws are there to keep it that way. When you think about it, safe cycling is really pretty simple. Check your equipment, pay attention, and ride responsibly. Visit this website for more information about Tennessee traffic laws and bike safety. Then the next time you get on your bike, you'll feel confident that you know your rights and responsibilities, and you'll feel a lot safer. See you on the road.